My face got put on the news for stolen school money, and my whole town turned on me fast. On a Tuesday evening, I was in the grocery store, staring at the cereal shelf, when my phone started buzzing non-stop. First my mom, then my sister, then friends I hadn't heard from in forever. I checked my screen and saw about 50 missed calls in 20 minutes. The voicemails were panicked. "Are you okay? We saw the news!" I opened Facebook right there in the aisle, and my face was on our local Channel 7 page. The headline said a local elementary teacher had been arrested for stealing $47,000 in school funds. My full name was under it, spelled exactly right. I teach 3rd grade at Riverside Elementary, and I've worked there 6 years. I've never taken anything home besides my lunch. Comments were exploding under the post. People were calling me a thief and saying I shouldn't be around kids. One person wrote, "I knew something was off about him," and my hands started shaking. I put my basket down and walked out without buying anything. In my car, I called my mom back, and she answered crying, asking if I was in jail. I kept saying, "No, I'm in the parking lot," but she was scared because the post looked real. Then I reread the article and caught one line that didn't fit. It said the person worked in the district office handling finances. That's not me. So I searched my name and the district, and my heart sank again. There was another guy in town with my exact same first, middle, and last name. Same spelling, everything. He worked in the district office, and he was the one who got arrested. Channel 7 had just grabbed my photo off the school website because it popped up first. Before I even made it home, my principal called and said parents were already demanding I be removed. She asked me not to come in the next day while the district figured it out. 10 minutes later, she emailed me asking for a written statement for the file. I sat at my kitchen table and typed, "I did not do this. That is not my job title. That is not me," over and over in different ways. That night, my neighbor, who usually waves at me, crossed the street to avoid me. My phone kept lighting up with messages from parents. "Is this true? Explain. My kid is in your room." One parent demanded I send proof, like I was on trial. I tried posting a message on my page saying it was the wrong person. Within minutes, strangers flooded in, telling me to stop lying and saying they'd report me anyway. Kids were going home asking their families if their teacher was getting arrested. That was the part that made me feel sick, because those kids trust me. My girlfriend came over and tried to comfort me, but she looked rattled too. We were supposed to meet her parents that weekend, and she got a message saying they had to cancel. She squeezed my hand and said, "I believe you," but she didn't sound fully sure when she said it. On day 2, the district emailed me an official notice. Administrative leave, pending investigation. They told me to turn in my badge and my work laptop. I drove to the district office and handed everything over, feeling like my job was slipping out of my hands. HR pulled me into a tiny room and said quietly, "We know it's not you, but we have to follow procedure." They told me not to contact parents directly and to let the district handle it. I nodded, but inside I was screaming because the district wasn't handling anything online. I called Channel 7 again and again. The receptionist kept saying, "Someone will call you back," and nobody did. I emailed proof, my employee ID, my staff page link, and a screenshot of the article line about the district office. Still nothing. Meanwhile, the post kept spreading, and people kept adding rumors on top of it. I barely slept because every buzz felt like another person deciding I was guilty. On day 3, I stopped begging over the phone and drove straight to Channel 7. I walked into the lobby holding a folder with printouts and my ID. I told the receptionist, "That's my photo in your story. You have the wrong person." She said a producer was busy and someone would email me. I said, "Not good enough," and my voice cracked. A security guard stepped closer like I was the problem now. So I pulled up the county booking page on my phone and showed him the real arrested guy. He was in his 60s, bald, heavier, and looked nothing like me. I said, "How did you think this was the same person?" 2 minutes later, the receptionist took my folder and disappeared into the back. I refreshed their page until my thumb hurt. Then my photo vanished. They swapped in a generic image and added a small correction line, saying they had used the wrong photo because of similar names. No apology. No loud update to undo the damage. Right after that, my principal called and said the district had confirmed it wasn't me, and I could return once the paperwork cleared. I sat in my car outside the station, staring at the corrected post, and my phone finally went silent. Now parents are saying I'm lying. Was I wrong for pushing back?